Alrighty fam, we're here to talk about it. Welcome back to another video. I do apologise, I do currently have the man flu, so I'm a bit of a cough and a bit of a stutter here and there. So anyway, we're going to talk about this. I've got my trusty Google Translate ready to go. I've also got a bit of brain fog, so if some of this doesn't make sense, I do apologise. But the Overlord collab is here, as you guys know. Right, I want to talk about the patch notes. What's going on, the new characters, all that kind of good stuff. So as always, we've got the 3 or 4 new characters, and then one is the free unit we're getting, which is that guy there, the PvE unit, but we'll get into it. So first things first, we're going to go through all the 4 new characters. So let's do it. So there's a price for those different things, right? 10. It started me halfway down. I have no idea why it's done that. Okay. I'm going to start from the top and we're going to go through it. So we've got Ains, we've got Albedo, Shaltier, and then Cocytus. I have never seen this anime, so I'm sure you guys will tell me off and tell me I'm wrong in that and tell me how to pronounce that. But anyway, this is the main unit. Ains, as far as I'm aware, is the main character from the anime, as far as I'm aware, and it's starting to get a little bit annoying to translate these guys because this passive is so long now. But regardless, we're going to do it because that's what we're here for. So let's have a look at this passive. Each ally of unknown race participating in battle, standard, your base stats increase by 10%, and when an ally of unknown race uses a skill on an enemy, give the enemy the mark of death. Also in PvP, if you deal damage with a single attack skill to an enemy with 4 death marks, you'll be given a death declaration effect that will be activated after 1 turn. And Death Declaration is 100% of the remaining HP at the end of the turn. If cancelled, the Mark of Death will be removed at the same time. Mark of Death reduces damage dealt in PvP and reduces the final damage dealt by special attacks on all targets. The amount of reduction changes depending on the special attack level and can be stacked 4 times. Okay, so you get a difference in terms of... so this is kind of like Escanor's Final Flames. His passive is then related to how high his ult level is, which is a little concerning because this is probably one of the only times I've been in a good position to summon for a collab, and I kind of was contemplating it, if I'm honest with you guys. I'll probably do a separate video on whether I will or not after we see some more gameplay and kind of where I'm at. But anyway, let's keep on keeping on. Inflicts damage of 500% of attack and increased damage of 40% for each mark of death on the target, right? Because it's called declared damage, death declared damage. And then he has a AoE, which reduces attack related abilities by 20% for 3 turns and does 300% of attack. And this is his ult, right? Deals damage equal to 975 attack to single enemy, so it's a single target, which is interesting because AoEs are broken, but I suppose that kind of works because his passive stops from more AoEs, from AoE ult damage, right? Damage dealt by the enemy and the final damage by special attacks is reduced by 7% for each mark of death. And then you also get the declaration damage as well. Okay, so let's have a look. So it's at level 1 it's 2%, all the way up to 7%, and then at level... it's 650 all the way up to 975. So like at 7%, you say everyone's got 3 marks of death, let's say, or mark of declaration, whatever they were. 9, that's like 56% reduced damage from AoE ults, whereas at 2% it is 18%. It's another pay to win ult. Far out. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. I was hoping it wasn't. Let's have a quick look at the ultimate. Turn YouTube down a little bit. Kind of cool. Interesting. That's a single target. You could definitely see that being like a AoE, right? All right, Albedo. Now I feel like this is the unit I want from what I've seen very briefly. But let's jump in and have a look. So this is the waifu of the anime, which seems to be all that everyone cares about. But hey, we'll have a look. Gives you absolute defense for 1 turn at the start of the battle, and when you take a stance, your basic stat increased by 20%. When you take damage from a skill used on an enemy's turn, you receive absolute defense. 3 turns, grants up 5 defects, and includes attack related ability stat by 10%, and if you do not take damage at the start of your ally's turn, all allies receive a 40% increase in damage received for one turn. Also, when your stance is released, you'll be given a 20% attack-related ability increase effect for 2 turns to allies of unknown race, and for each ally of unknown race participating in battle, your basic stats will be increased by 7%. Okay, and then absolute defenses, you provoke the enemy, so you taunt. So basically, you're just permanently taunting the enemy, unless you get. Yeah, so every time you take damage, you taunt. But if you don't take damage, the increase of this is going to be a toxic. She might be worth summoning for. She sounds pretty toxic. So she does her first card is called Pillar of Spulheim. Deals damage equal to 450% of attack power to single enemy and applies an 80% damage reduction effect for 2 turns. Ow. 2 turns, takes a stance to provoke the enemy and when attacked counters and deals amplified damage equal to 400%. So for each buff you've got on you, you do more damage. Wait, and then her stance. When she's up here, right, it says when she stances, the stance is released, you'll become an ally of unknown race. Okay. So, okay, interesting. Very keen to see how she plays out. And then her ultimate is for 2 turns, give yourself a 50% crit chance and 130% crit damage increase. And inflicts suppressive damage equal to 5% AoE. Suppressive domination. Damage dealt plus 50% for each stance effect applied to you. Okay. And then these are all the different multipliers. So we go everywhere from 60% up to 130% in terms of crit damage. Sorry, 180%. No, 130%. Okay. Interesting. And you have all the multipliers. Let's have a look at her ult. There's a lot of just looking at ults at the moment. This is an AoE ultimate. Oh, she looks cool. I preferred the other one more. That wasn't bad. I think she's going to be broken. I think she's going to be insanely strong for this, definitely. Sorry, had to take a quick man flu break to blow my nose, but we're back. So, next is Shaltir Bloodfallen. So, let's have a look. So she's, wait, hold on. So she's unknown. She's unknown. And then of course, okay, they're all going to be unknown. That makes sense. Let's go back to Google Translate. It'll translate. Here we go. For each ally of unknown race participating in battle, your basic stats will increase by 7%, and if you deal damage to the enemy or the enemy uses a turn skill, your ally will receive damage. Hold on, let's see if it's actually. Here we go. You receive. Wait. Hold on. The translator's kind of mucking up a little bit. Here we go. For each ally. Bear with me, fam. For each ally of unknown race participating in battle, your basic stats increase by 7%, and when you deal damage to the enemy or during the enemy's turn, when an ally takes damage from using a skill, you'll be given 1 HP related ability increase effect of 7% up to a maximum of 3. At the start of your ally's turn, if that effect is 3, it'll be cancelled and applied to you. Applies frenzy effect for 1 turn. Also, if you deal damage with an all attack skill, the enemy will receive damage for 2 turns of adding a bleeding effect. The frenzy attack is increase attack related ability by 50%, defense related ability by 30%, and when cancelled recovers 40% of maximum HP. These all sound really strong. They all sound really, to be fair, these two sound more broken than him. Maybe I'm waiting, to be fair, I mean, this is an insta-kill at 4, right? This might be a collab worth summoning on. This might be the first one I actually properly do a rotation for. This is deals exploitation damage, which is the single target from the looks of it. This main gold card here. For 50%, and for targets affected by a bleeding effect, increases damage dealt by 2 times and critical damage by 2 times. Okay, this is an effect AoE, of course. I think all unknown. Sorry, there's always one. It's always one infect AoE in terms of collabs, right? We had Rudy from Job Unemployed. We've had Echidna. We've had Rimuru. It's just always one. And then. Oh, Levi. And then Crimson Valkyrie is the last one. For 2 turns, give yourself a 30% increase on all stats, deal power to all enemies, 600%, and absorb 50% of the damage. Okay. Vampire recovers equal. vampire recovers HP equal to a certain percentage of damage dealt. Okay, interesting. So there you go. So 5%, 10%, all up to 30%, and 600%. And let's have a look at her ult. I like their transformations. Their transformations are cool. I haven't seen the anime, like I was saying, so this is all like new stuff to me. I wish they did one that like I wanted to get stuck into, but they just haven't, so. Alright. And lucky last, this is the free PvE unit as far as I'm aware. So as you can tell, it's already PvE. So when you use a skill to damage an enemy, all debuff effects on your allies will be removed, and your allies will receive 8% HP for each debuff removed for 3 turns, up to 5 times. That's really good. However, it's probably not going to work in Demonic Beast, but that's okay, I guess. It's very cool. Deals amplified damage equal to 450% of attack power to a single enemy. Very nice. Then deals okay, this is detonate. So detonate up to 400. So detonate an amplify card, and then it is 3 turns your basic stats will increase by 50%, and you'll deal 520% of your attack power. So that's either like an assault melee or like a Gallant ultimate, right? So 350 all the way up to 527. Okay, that's pretty cool. I even like this PvE unit, to be honest. I think he's really cool. I think these guys are gonna be strong together. I think they're gonna. This girl with her taunt and her reflect and her amplify and her increase of this and her increase of that and her decrease of, and her constant taunting, I think is gonna be a pain in the butt to deal with. And I actually think this is a good combination as well, so I'm keen to see them. And this will be a good PvE unit, I think. So let's have a look. You've got, all the prices. Okay, this is the actual banner. So you've got 0.25% of pulling one of those. So look, ideally, I'd probably want to go 1 full rotation, get 1, 1, and then 1. Like 2, and then 1 guaranteed, and then don't get him because he's guaranteed. This banner isn't awful. It's not great. It's not awful. Tamio, if you don't have him or you don't have 6/6, is really good. Most people don't have this Ludo. Most people don't have this Camilla at all. I don't know if it's worth. I always struggle. I'm going to do a separate video on why I might summon on this one, because I'm getting to a point in my account where I think it's worth it, but we'll leave that for another time. As always, it's you pick what you want at 600 and you get a guaranteed SSR at 300. Okay, let's go back and have a look at the rest of the collab, shall we? Let's work our way through. So, okay, Holy Relics. These are the collab Holy Relics. So now we're going to analyze all these. Got for each debuff effect applied to the enemy, the base stats of all allies will increase by 3% up to 5 times. So that's Ains's Holy Relic. Then you have Albedo. For each buff effect applied to you, the damage you receive will reduce by 8% up to 5 times. So she has a 40. So she taunts constantly. She has a stance. She has a damage reduction. She's gonna be so annoying. And then Shell Tears is recover the HP of all allies by 30% of the damage you inflict on enemies by bleeding effect. Wow, this is gonna be a cool team, I think, to run. And then obviously you run Nanashi in the back, right? And then when you use a skill in PvE, give your allies a 10% increase on all stats for 2 turns. And it's not Demonic Beast, of course. Okay, cool Holy Relics. I think this team's going to be strong. They sound like they're going to be crazy. They sound a lot better than the Attack on Titan ones, that's for sure. That is for sure. But I'm keen to see their stats. Because that'll also be dependent on, right? Because, yeah, with they should be able to, if they go first, they should be able to tank. Like, you should be okay. Like, even with the taunt and the stance and the damage reduction, I think you might be able to tank Roxy and, like, humans, because that's probably the only team that's going to be scary, because once you, like, the 2-turn teams of, like, Tyr and Demon King and stuff, you'll have so much damage reduction, all stats and stacks and healing and all this kind of crap with all these guys. You'll be okay, but I think the big Unga Bunga teams, like, maybe, like, humans or even maybe like Sins, for example, might just obliterate you nice and quickly. Although I suppose Sins doesn't really damage you that fast. You're just, once you get your damage reduction up with this team, you're going to be unbeatable. Saleable gems is always all the stuff to buy. Sales period, yet another bundle. Event reward. Okay, so check-ins. Oh, in 2 days you get a free multi. I might just wait and see if I pull any of them from the multis that we get, and then a whole bunch of gems is very nice. So what's that? Wait, 4 maintenance, collaboration. Yeah, login bonus. This is nice. So what's that? 24, 32, 42, 50, 58. You guys will watch me do math. 66, 74, 82, 90, yeah, 100 gems. Okay, cool. So 100 free gems plus 10. That's 130 free gems. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then you've got the mission rewards, of course. You unlock the free unit, plus you get another free multi. So you get 2 free multis, which is good. You've got the bingo that they always do whenever they do a collab. Bingo exchange, all this kind of stuff as always. The event rewards. So this is pretty standard. Okay, yeah, they have the collab battle. If you get the collab units, they're gonna be so easy. It's gonna be so easy to beat him. I have seen that he's relatively easy, or her is relatively easy, but I'm not sure about them. And then what can you unlock? Yep, of course, Holy Relic material. Holy Relic material skin, cool. A nice skin would be very, very nice. Would be nice. A nice skin would be nice. A cool new skin would be very nice. And move on. So I stopped saying nice. Cool. We're up to Underground Labyrinth. So hopefully you've all finished your Hero Arena. Do it again on Monday, so you get the last little bit before this resets on Tuesday. Or at least for me, it's Tuesday. So for you guys, it might be do it on Sunday, so it resets on Monday. Details. Yeah, I'll play through this as well with you guys, so we'll see if there's anything different or new. But I always do like the Labyrinth. I always find it quite fun. I'm hoping it's a little bit more challenging than last time. I think there's a balance they could strike between the one that was really hard and the one that was just really easy. That last one was just too easy. So I'm hoping there's a little bit difference there. Oh, a ticket. Oh, interesting. You can buy 10 of those, so that'll give you another multi. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is a shop, right? So there's no costume. That is interesting. Because usually there's a costume here, right? Like there was the Purgatory Melee one and then the Barn one. And the Mael one. That's a shame. I wish they had a costume, but you know what? I'll take another free multi. I'm going to make sure. So that's 3 free multis now. 90 gems worth. That's not bad. I should just imagine pulling them all on that. It'd be sensational. Absolutely sensational. Fire Festival Season 2. Oh, we've got the Chaos Battle again. Cool. Looking forward to that. I do like Chaos Battle. It's a bit different. So it is nice. There's all your participation awards. Yeah, all the ranking rewards as you go. So obviously top 1% gives you a heck of a lot, and 90% gives you a lot less. Rewards you get. Oh, these are the outfits. Okay, these outfits are pretty cool. I did see them. I think the Pope one or the Priest one or whatever you want to call this one. This one's really cool. I quite like this one a lot. This looks very Tower of Trials-y to me. This looks very like kind of basic, like old school video game style without like Skull Knight and everything. I can tell which one of these everyone's favorites is going to be. That's cool. I think that's 60 gems maybe. That'd be cool. Of course, these all cost money, right? These are always the ones that cost money. And then you have the. I like that one, the guard one. That's kind of cool. It just looks like a big cockroachy, golem-y kind of thing, right? So. Reward. This is okay. I don't know if I love this. So basically, if you spend 900 gems, you get the last Holy Relic. I suppose that doesn't like. I suppose if you don't. Like, if you're not going to do a summon on this, you're not going to necessarily need the Holy Relic material anyway, but it seems a little bit dodgy. I don't know. You have to spend 900 gems to get the last Holy Relic. So yeah, there you go. You got. So that's 5. It's 5. Okay, that's not too bad then. That gives you an extra one if you need one for something else. Okay, I don't hate that then, because you got 2 from Bingo. 1 from the Annihilation Battle, 1 from Extermination, and then 1 more. So that's 5 in total. There's only 4 new characters. Okay, that's okay. We'll get around that. change to a calibration. Yeah, you can change the collaboration piece. Sorry, the login person, of course. Exchangeable materials. I always like doing this. Need so many more yellow cubes though. And okay, all the usual stuff for collab in terms of like free stage consumption and all that kind of stuff. Rivals, Hawk Pass. What have you got in the Hawk Pass for us, big fella? Ooh, a Hell outfit. Oh, I'm glad I've been saving my my stuff. I'll definitely be buying that Hell outfit. That's fantastic. Alright, I'll wait for that, and then I should hopefully have close to enough to be able to buy that, or at least I'll have enough by the time this is still here. So that's really good. I'm happy about that. All the usual stuff. Yep, a new Fort Solgris as always. And a couple buffs. Alright, that was quite a long patch and quite a long update that we went through there, and quite a lot of new units and stuff. Exciting. I will be back on my probably next couple of videos where I'll explain whether I'm not going to summon or not. I'm not sure yet. We'll talk through it then, but hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know if you're going to summon down below, or if you're excited, if you're hyped for this collab, because some people love it and some people haven't watched it like myself. So you let me know down in the comments below, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.